Welcome to the Prime Health Podcast with your host, Dr. Derek Barron. Dr. Barron interviews doctors, wellness experts, and healthcare leaders who are revolutionizing how we approach health and longevity. The Prime Health Podcast explores breakthrough science, personal and patient stories, and practical insights that are shaping the future of health and wellness. So sit back, listen in, and prepare to transform how you think about your path towards Prime Health with Dr. Barron and his special guest.
Hello, my name is Dr. Derek Barron, and welcome to another amazing episode of the Prime Health Podcast. We interview doctors, nurses, wellness experts, and healthcare leaders who are revolutionizing how we approach health and longevity. We explore breakthrough science, personal and patient stories, and practical insights that are shaping the future of health and wellness. Now, before we get into today's episode and our amazing guest, just a quick note from our sponsor called Grow Solutions, your growth partner to make busy health and wellness professionals succeed in business and have more fun in life. Grow Solutions, we really work to eliminate some of the biggest headaches that people suffer in their business, and that's generating new business for themselves, new leads, new organizations that you want to speak with, AI and technical overwhelm. Nobody has fun with that. It's a way in which we provide you frameworks for your business to work better and smoother, and again, enjoy life away from business every once in a while. So if you've ever said this to yourself, I'm too busy to grow, too slow to scale, or too overwhelmed to fix it, we can help. Feel free to drop the word growth below or just reach out to me on LinkedIn. But let's dive into today's episode and highlight the star. I'm excited for this podcast. I've already learned a lot. We're talking before the podcast. So I want to introduce you to Dr. Alena Butkevica. She's a trailblazing biotech scientist and oromaxillofacial surgeon with over 30 years of experience, having performed more than 15,000 surgeries, including complex facial reconstructions. Yes. Her journey into health innovation began during her 3-year continuing education program at Boston University, where she uncovered a profound truth. While surgeons can alter appearances, true health and regeneration come from within. And I love that statement. Driven by the insight, she dedicated her career to unlocking the body's innate ability to heal, repair, and regenerate. Way back in 2002, her pioneering research at Stony Brook University led to 6 patents, including a groundbreaking technology capable of eradicating antibiotic-resistant bacteria and hospital infections with a single application. That's amazing. An achievement that's
closing the wound at the same time.
Wow. Setting new standards in biomedicine. In 2018, at the age of 55, facing her own aging process and global upheaval during the COVID pandemic, Alena made a bold decision. She would not undergo risky surgeries or rely on superficial fixes like Botox or fillers. Instead, she turned her expertise inward and created Absolute Youth, a scientific formulated natural skincare line loaded with collagen, vitamins, and highly quality nanotechnology. By her early 60s, using only Absolute Truth, which you can see there right on the screen, she had reversed her own aging process, restoring her youthful glow and vitality without invasive procedures or harmful chemicals. Her skin became a living testament to her innovation and inspiring proof that natural science-backed solutions can deliver fast, deep, and lasting results. Now, Alena's products have been independently validated, outperforming major global brands, and have earned multiple international awards, including the 2024 Global Green Beauty Award for Best New Cream. Her line has been featured in Marie Claire, Cosmopolitan, and she also received numerous accolades, including Biotechnology Leader of the Year in 2025 by Flux Awards and the LSOD Excellence Award in her health research and development.
Here in the House of Parliament, UK. Wow. It's very emotional. Yes.
Oh, I bet. Wonderful. Today, Alena is committed to empowering millions worldwide with safe, effective, and scientifically validated solutions for beauty, health, and longevity, a natural alternative to invasive surgeries and fleeting fixes. Her groundbreaking work is redefining aging, helping people live longer, healthier, and more confident lives while maintaining their true identity. So, Dr. Alena Butkevica, welcome to the Prime Health Podcast.
Thank you so much, Derek. And hello, everyone. And from what Derek have said, I have very little to add to it because he said it all. I am age 60. I don't have a makeup We have a blazing heat here in Long Island, New York. And Derek just asked me, "Isn't your makeup smudging?" And I said, "No, I don't have makeup." So that is a proof. That's why I'm like naked truth at age of 60, and I haven't done any procedure, facial procedure of any sorts in my life. And you can see me as I am at age 60, working woman who've been working, like as you can heard, in the surgeries, using sterilizing my face with all kind of chemicals, sitting longest hours behind the microscope and doing research at the same time, flying internationally. So it's all it's all came down that I really aged at some point and had some problems. So that was me at 55. This is me 60. So I was, as you can see, a perfect candidate for surgery. Perfect candidate. And if you ask any doctor, any oromaxillofacial surgeon, or any dermatologist, by the look at that pictures, they would say, well, yes, just go to this or that doctor and, just have your consultation and get your job done. Because technically, maybe me as a surgeon, I can see easily when its job is done,
Correct,
rather than natural aging. So there's a big thing about job being done, because you can see it's fake and people are losing their identity. And then when you come to the ballroom and you can see just job done, job done, job done, job done, they all look alike.
Yeah.
And it becomes like AI tragedy, right? So we are not ourselves anymore. And if you want to come back to yourself, you can't really do that, because many things, and you can dissolve them. Plus, because they are placed under the skin, they stretch the skin. And once your skin is stretched, to get it as tight and as elastic and glowing without any wrinkles at 60, like, well, at the moment I'm 60, so I can't say 70, but I can show you 70 and I can show you 80, that we can do the same. Because body, the thing is, okay, let me step back 1 second, just for a moment. So when we do a surgery, any surgery, right? Like, let's say there was a cut, just a surgery. So if there is a surgery, what we're going to do, there's no doctor on this universe who can close the wound. We have to put the stitches on. There's nobody in this universe, no Elon Musk, nobody from the brightest minds of this universe have figured out a body, because body is a very, very complicated and hidden from human, I think, for the sense of protection from themselves. The factors where human can repair themselves all the time. So we put the stitches on, and it depends on the body how fast we're going to heal.
Yeah.
So I took that as a base for my regeneration, for skin, for health. This is our best-selling health product, finally, for pain and swelling release, and it's just absolutely brilliant. Many others. I have 30 formulas, but now we're talking about face and skin. Let's yes.
All right, we'll dive into some of those products themselves. But Alena, I just want to know, you spent over 30 years as a maxillofacial surgeon and basically doing wellness innovation from the inside out. Now, how did that background lead you to creating a skincare solution that's rooted in science, but designed for the everyday woman?
So first of all, surgeries, we just alter, and then we get a lot of, just we're going to push skin someplace and we're going to cut it up, and then we're going to stitch it up, and then we're going to get scarring, which is going to, that bodies, everything is circulation. If we go a little bit Chinese, we're going to have yin and yang, inhale, exhale, everything is 50-50 in the body. Like arterial blood should be equal to venous blood. inhale should be, you can, if you, for example, your body knows how much you should inhale. Like, for example, if you inhale more, it's uncomfortable. Body doesn't want to inhale oxygen, which is good. It doesn't want anymore. But when you exhale, at some point, it's also uncomfortable because body doesn't want to you excrete any more of CO2. So body has a perfect balance.
Okay.
Same like you eat, and then same you have to excrete. It should be constant balance. So for body, when you are young, when body creates you from two small cells, they know exactly how each cell has to work. A skin cell turns every 28 days because the skin is a barrier. So every 28 days, you have an old passport, new skin.
I like that.
Right? So no matter what you apply today, in 28 days, you're going to have new skin cells. So we have to take care of the new skin if we want to have a glowing, smooth, and I really don't have anything on my skin, but my skin glows.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, I can see
that,
it.
Right? So I'm not from being hot, but you can see it's also tight, right? For 60. So what I'm doing, we're using nanoparticles. And these nanoparticles, maybe it's very difficult to understand, but if you think about Nicorette patches, or you think about morphine patches, so these are patches with very small molecules which are going to penetrate skin, because skin, body's largest organ, is made to protect us from the outer environment and keep a homeostasis inside, or special environment inside the body, which is different from outside. And there are many mechanisms. If it's too hot, pores open, pores close, there is more sweat coming out, or, when it's cold, pores close, so the heat doesn't go out, so we protect. So it's everything. It's right now we are talking. But do you think about any Langerhans cells in pancreas working now?
No. It works for us.
Everything works for us, yes.
Yeah.
So therefore, the best for the body is not to touch it. Like with needles, body knows exactly what to do. What is the best is to boost body, to give body the best way that it can work.
Okay.
And it's a boosting circulation and adding all supportive materials for body to do the job as it did when you were 20 years younger.
Yeah. So Alena, would you say that that's one of the differentiators of your product?
That's major differentiator.
It is the nanotechnology specifically?
It's a nanotechnology. And it took me a long, long time to find the right company who could provide us the material ingredients which are natural, unprocessed. And that's why instead of the bottle where you can poke, you remember COVID times when everybody had to disinfect fingers because we were carrying bacteria and viruses on fingertips, right? This one is supposedly a good cream, Lancome, being on my shelf for 5 years. I had my fingers in, it's open, it's oxidizes, right? Now think about natural, and it's supposedly natural. Now think about natural products. Produce you are taking, and you're talking about gut feeling, about gut health and intestinal health. It all has to be natural, organic, and it has to be. We have so much talk about that we don't have to use modified food, right?
Yeah. So essentially, how that bottle, that container is open, but if you cut an avocado in half, it doesn't last for 5 years like that.
It's not going to last for 5 minutes. It's going to oxidize in 10 minutes. That's why our bottles are really very strange looking, because first of all, they're absolutely locked. So there is no air coming in. It's a negative pressure bottle.
Okay.
We are preserving those precious natural material ingredients because body, we are part of the nature. Believe it or not, even though we live in apartments and we drive cars, but we are still part of the nature. And when it comes to sickness, we lean back to nature. Remember, we start to walk barefoot and we start to go outside and fresh air and so on and so forth. We are part of the nature, and body loves nature, natural things. So we are using double wool. We're protecting it from the sun, from the heat. We do everything to protect that precious material from oxidation and from deterioration. Otherwise, it's just fake. It's not going to work, because once the ingredient is processed, it's going to stay on the CVS shelf for 3 or 5 years, but it's going to be dead from the beginning. Yeah. So you're not going to get that result. Maybe it's on the label aloe vera, but this aloe vera comes already in a powder, which is very, very cheap. And you can have, I have aloe vera, but no, you have a moisturizer, and there is no aloe vera, it's just a name. So it's very tricky to have a high quality skincare.
Okay. So what you're speaking to, there's speaking for, a wife that has certain products, you mentioned something about the color of the products. Can you explain that a little bit? When somebody goes to a typical shelf on the store, CVS,
they all get white creams, right?
Correct. Yeah.
There's no white color in the nature. There is no white color in the nature. And if I'm just going to take toner, which we apply, I'm just using a toner.
Okay.
Right. And I'm going to put it on a cotton pad. That's how we apply it, because we want to do a lymphatic drainage immediately. And
yours is clear. Your product is clear.
No, it's
okay.
It's brownish.
Okay.
It's brownish. It's I don't know how. Yeah, it's. I'll put as close as I can. It's brownish. It has all colors of the nature. It's a papaya extract inside. It's yellow. Papaya is yellow orangey, but in combination with horse chestnut, it becomes more brown. But horse chestnut takes out all the lymph, and you are not instead of the bumpy, not a smooth skin, you can have a very smooth skin if you use horse chestnut extract. Okay. But it's brownish.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yes.
So from your product line, if you don't mind educating me along the way, are there segments of your product line that you have? Like, are there certain products that do some AM products, PM products, all?
Well, let's, of course, there is a little line, and the line is one of the line, and it's for men and for women. And man looks a little bit different, but I don't have it on me right now. So it's absolute use, and why it's absolute, I'll explain in a minute. Absolute use toners, serum, and serum. It's really, I don't use serum. Just sometimes after long flights, and a cream. And I lock nanoparticles in. I specially designed a black obsidian gua sha with a very round corner, because with age, we're getting capillaries, which are very close to skin, and getting smoother, getting skin redder and capillaries closer, so we can get spider webs, we can get bruising, we can get all kind of things. But with this, when we glide, we do many things at the same time. So we are locking in all those goodies, nanoparticles, going deeper into the skin and starting to act right away. And if you want, I can show you an example of how.
So what you're doing with that, Alena, is that you're using that to infuse your product into the skin, but at the same time, you're doing a secondary treatment, which is essentially working on the collagen fibers as well within the skin.
That is all inside. It's all inside at the same time. That's why it's called absolute, because what is branding is doing, it tells you that you need 7 products. but and it's it's like it costs a lot, and plus it takes a lot of time. And then in every product, to put all the ingredients together, you need ingredients which do you nothing, but it's kind of sticky glue, emulsifiers and everything else, which does nothing to you, nothing good to you, but clog your pores. So the more products you have, the more vitamin C serum. So there's only vitamin C, one active ingredient, but there are so many other supportive ingredients because vitamin C would be a powder.
Okay.
So to get everything, everything in the form and cream of a cream, you need so many extra unnecessary ingredients. So technically you are clogging your pores, and then you have to go for dermabrasion, which is a very harsh procedure. So let me explain something, which is very, it's a parallel to our body and to our skin, and what our current trend is doing to the skin, and what are we going to expect, and what we're expecting already. And I can see it as a doctor a lot. So let's talk about pedicure. Okay. I don't know if you know much about pedicure, but it's every woman goes like once a month.
Sure.
And a woman would understand me. So you go to the pedicure, and they put your feet into the water, and it's all nice. And then they would cut an extra skin off from your feet, supposedly that it's gonna make now your feet are gonna be smooth and clean and no extra skin. Where did that skin came from on the first place? But okay, so they cut it off, they put it in nice moisturizer, and you feel like 5 kilos lighter, and it's really very nice feeling, and massage. So next 2-3 days you have you have difficulties to walk because your feet do hurt. And then you know what happens? Body starts to create a new extra skin.
It reproduces it again. You took it away.
It reproduces it again because body says, listen, I have to carry that weight on those feet. And you just cut off the protective layer. I'm not going to show my feet because I haven't done, pedicure for just for beauty reasons, but never cutting skin off. I don't have any extra skin because my body doesn't need it.
Do you use your products on your feet?
No, you're saying, yes, it's just the body knows exactly. And I don't have, that wouldn't be polite just to lift my leg up and show you my skin, but it's almost as smooth as my face.
Okay.
I don't have any extra skin. But body is protecting itself. It says, okay, I'm being touched here. So I'm going to grow and I'm going to protect myself. Same thing happens now with microneedling, with all kind of lasers and everything. Body says, good Lord, this part of body is getting aggravated. So it's like attacked by enemies. And even though it has some short-term beauty effect, very short-term, because you have to go back every time you are getting a microscars. Every needle, everything is getting a microscarring. So the skin is becoming more leathery. And when you, for example, when you use absolute use on somebody who hasn't done anything versus people who did a lot and spend a lot of money, their skin is going to react much slower, and it's going to take much longer time because the skin is really leathery. And then you start to get side effects like pigmentation, breakouts, all kind of I don't know, if somebody injects filler into the nerve, you can have a paralysis, and then your lip corner is one way, and to make it really symmetrical, identical on both sides, and then it's too much, and then we show all the celebrities who overdone that, and then we just can see it becomes a norm, and then everybody wants to kind of crawl back because they don't want to show that, that they done it.
Right.
But yes, but the body, the problem is the body can tolerate a lot, as you know. We grew up, we were falling down, all the time, and we survived because body was regenerating us. But as we age, metabolism slows down. That's why we age.
Yeah. So you had mentioned about
we are boosting metabolism.
Interesting. So you had mentioned, about celebrities. So right now there's a lot of skincare brands that are endorsed by celebrities. What makes AB Bio stand out as the scientifically backed, trusted choice for real women that are seeking the real results that they truly want?
So one thing is to have celebrity for some kind of money to endorse your product. The other thing is a harsh, like I am PhD in biomaterials, is a harsh truth where you take a product, give it independently to the dermatological and they use computers. They use computers. And then they do analysis, statistical analysis. I'm just showing you one paper, just one paper. It's just one. We have like library of every single word what we are claiming and what you can see in the real life. We have that on a paper as well, which is done independently. And there is no 99% of the people said they look good. 99% statistically could be 5 friends who say, okay, we like it. And that would be statistically a significant number. Whereas you can't do anything with against a computer who doesn't care what you say. It's going to show either there is improvement or there is not.
Yeah. So you had mentioned laser. You had mentioned
microneedling, Morpheus.
For those women that are fearful
chemical
of
peels, good Lord. No.
How is it that your AB Bio what does it do differently? It's effective, how it's non-invasive, but truly lets you age gracefully.
As I said, we do this much better thing, getting through the skin with the very small particles.
Okay.
And we are doing what body can't do anymore, because what happens when metabolism slows down, what happens, so yin and yang, remember 50-50, right? So the problem is what happens, the excretion slows down. So you are going to start to get a lymph at some point. Was very good because it's cleans body. It's a fighting force to kill all the wrong cells or foreign cells. But then we have a stock of dead cells. And all of a sudden they go nowhere. They are stuck between tensed muscles or someplace, and you get patchy skin, you get swollen skin, you get a double chin or a turkey neck, or you name swollen eyelids, under eye bags. And it's liquid. So now when that liquid is there, it has nowhere to go. It just starts to accumulate. And once it's accumulate, it closes space. So circulation can't go there. So we are starting to get a little bit of a swamp. And the swamp creates inflammation. That's the next thing. So you start to kind of get like rotten underneath, rotten tissues underneath. And body, obviously as much as it can, but it's at a certain age, it becomes more, slower and slower and slower. Therefore, people start to get all those buttocks and things younger and younger, especially because we are not working in the fields. We're working with a telephone or computer, and our head is down. Plus, we have to remember that muscles on our face are built, I don't have a picture of that, are built differently than muscles on the body, because muscle is starts at one point of the bone and ends at the other point of the bone, whereas here we have a mesh of the muscles, and then muscles are connected to the skin, so I can do any of these motions by just moving muscles. So if you are tense or stressed or something, muscles tend to shrink naturally. And the more they shrink, the more wrinkles you're getting.
So stress is not stress.
Now not only you got wrinkles, but you also got a roadblock for lymph to get out, because right now it's blocked.
Okay. So,
and it's like sternocleidomastoideus is blocking here. It's in triangle with platysma, and you're just getting this.
Yeah. So,
right.
Yeah, you're a walking testimony of your products, as we can see. Not knowing enough about them yet, but we're all learning. So, do you have other success stories of people that said this is looking like this?
And men and women of all walks of life, from lawyers to actresses to school teachers to nurses, I don't know, to retired people.
They all come
doesn't matter what they eat. It doesn't matter what they live, where they live, how they live. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what is the background. It can be Chinese, any melatonin level, which is very important. And it's also very important, what I was really trying to get is through, that it's for every skin type. Because I have a very sensitive skin, and somebody has a mixed skin type. And so we say, oh, this cream is only for oily skin. How come it's for oily skin and this one is for sensitive skin? But I have a mixed skin. So do I use 16 products or what? I mean, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because we talk about gut health. We have one gut. And it's very difficult to find so many, like you have this type of gut or that type of gut. So there's a skin biome, and there's only one skin biome as well as gut biome. And everybody can Google it. We have once the skin is breathable and clean, it's going to restore itself to the health. I used to have blackheads and everything else. I don't remember what it is. I just don't remember. So once we just moved in, I just want to show you myself. So we can restore the skin, no surgeries. The skin is just a collagen boost. I think body is going to do it. This is me 55 and this is me 59.
Okay, so how soon could somebody see effects with
immediately?
Okay. So somebody
immediately. I have a picture immediately. Just let me find. So this is a picture of an immediate effect. This is treated, non-treated. Do you see?
Yeah.
We got all the lymph off, so this face is half thinner. We got all the blotchiness off. Wrinkles here, no wrinkles here. Heavy eyelid is not heavy anymore. Look at this wrinkles and lack of this. And this is just a random woman. We just did a try and picture. It's within a couple minutes.
That's due to the natural products and the nanoparticles that are doing.
Oh, okay. This is on the other side. Same effect, right? We just got it brighter. We got it smaller with we got much smoother, reduction of wrinkles, reduction of eye bags. You see, her eyebrow went up, because that heaviness is bringing eyebrow down. So reduction of wrinkles, and that's just one picture. We have thousands.
Yeah.
Thousands.
What about like
Men and women of all the walks of life.
I remember being a young boy, seeing my grandma, and you would look at her hands and also on her face, like the aging spots of the browning of the skin in certain ones. Like,
yeah, I haven't found the answer to natural. Yeah, I know that you can do it with a laser, but I'm not doing it just because I want to figure out how to get rid of them.
Okay. All right. So that's
These are the ones which I haven't conquered yet.
Okay. Well, you're working on that. That's good.
Yes, I am like crazy. But so far, I haven't. We can get rid of pigmentation. Yes, absolutely. Okay. We can clear up face. But those nasty liver spots or whatever you call them, it's I can't figure out. Nothing from what they say, from niacinamide to everything they to pumpkin seeds to carrot oil or nothing
worse. Okay.
So far, not on me. No.
Yeah, it's coming, I'm sure. So what do you see as the future of natural aging solutions and longevity? How can your products with AB Bio position you as the leader in the revolution of that point?
I believe that quality of life at 60, I look at my classmates, right? And they are like, and I don't have any pain. Okay. So therefore, and also we have to think about brain. One thing about brain, because we are losing our capacities, like we're starting to get more forgetful. We used to jump 2-3 stairs at a time, and now we hold to the railing, we walk slower because we're losing balance, and balance is in the ears and behind the ears. And that's when your lymph is, your ears are blocked, your balance is getting, it's a Chinese medicine again, but it's also Western medicine. And if you declog that part, it's also hearing, but it's also, listen, let me give you an example.
Okay.
So face, when you eat something, and you get too much salt, salty food or something, you get swollen face. Okay. Right? Or you wake up in the morning, the face is swollen. But skin is elastic. Skin can elasticity. Okay, you have a swollen face, it's visible, right? Mm-hmm. But here, this is a head. This is a major thing. If somebody wants to be, you want to punish somebody and it's a death sentence, it's usually you cut the oxygen to the brain.
Sure.
Right? So now think about it, that here, this is the most important part for life, here. And face is a part, because like if somebody is using cocaine, they would sniff it because there is a bone which connects our nose to the brain directly. So if you have a running nose, you're going to have a brain fog because it's all connected.
Okay.
People don't talk about it. Now think about this: the same swelling, but in the brain daily. But brain, which is the most sensitive part of our body because it was developed as the last one.
Okay.
It's not as strong as skin, that the brain damage is like very difficult, if not impossible to treat. So brain also gets swollen because it's right here. But brain is confined in the skull. It has nowhere to swell but to shrink your brain cells. Just think about it.
Yeah.
The more you shrink it, the more side effects of the brain you start to get as you age. So by cleaning and detoxifying or even face and neck and everything else, and let the blood circulation, carotid arteries and other arteries which are feeding brain with oxygen and everything else are open, the healthier you're going to get.
Okay.
Mentally, it's very important. Second thing is pain. Pain stops us, right? Joint pain, everything pain. Our athletes, they suffer the most, right? And
what
we know
product is that? Yeah. Alena, what product is that you're talking about, pain specifically?
Finally, this is our best-selling product ever.
Okay.
I mean, for face, it's very good, but this is a miracle. Really, this is. Even if you, it's also, it has ability. I'm not gonna. It's too much. But let's just say that it really boosts regeneration. If you, for example, like my grandkid, he fell off the tree and he broke his arm. So okay. So body knows what kind of cells he has to make. He got the cast. After 3 weeks, his bone is totally healed with bone cells, because body knows what kind of cells he has to regenerate. If he would have broken a muscle, the body would make muscle cells. Body is really, really smart. If you go to the kitchen and you cut your finger with a knife while making salad, then body is going to make new cells. You can put a Band-Aid on, but it's not going to heal you. It's not going to close the wound. You have to wait until the body is going to generate new cells. And what we do with all these products, AB Bio products, we generate the faster. We make body work much faster, as if it's my grandson or 20 years younger. Because what happened with the older people, if they fall and break a hip, in many cases it's a death sentence. Yes. Because they don't heal 6 to 8 months. There's not enough circulation, there is not enough oxygen and all the nutrients. Because we have to understand what brings all the nutrients to trillions of cells we have. Only one thing, it's arterial blood. There is no second supply. It's like from the day we were conceived in mother's womb, the only way to eat and build every single cell in the body, every single cell from neurons to eyes, to irises, to hair, to nails, they're all different cells. And body knows that they are different cells. And they know how to make them. We don't. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
So we know how it works, but we don't know how to reproduce it, because we would have done it a long time ago. Yes.
So if there's a woman or a man that's watching this and they're ready to embrace a change, they don't want the chemicals that they take off of the shelf, they don't want the perfumes that come with them, how is it they can learn more about AB Bio, how it sets them apart, and where they can learn it? We'll share all of your links, but how can they learn more about that?
So the best is to ask questions, to reach out to us. So we have consultations, because there are many cases where people are just misled by public, write-ups or all kind of things where you can just read, and I know every cosmetic precision costs money, and also you obviously, if you think about yourself and you don't understand the basic how the body works, which is not everyone is a doctor.
Yeah.
So there's a lots of advertisement, a beautiful advertisement, which is going to tell you, yes, do this. But, for example, lots of people take care about the face, and they have even masks. Now it's a sweet candy is a mask. What about the neck? Then the neck is all wrinkled, or you have bands, or you have those rings, or you have a turkey neck.
Yeah.
It shows the face is one way, and the neck is different age. It's two different people. So you have to be kind of in uniform. You have to be in one shape.
Yeah.
So therefore, it's very good to work and understand the anatomy, the biology, everything else, and then examine. So Another example, I can give you vitamin C serum, which drives me crazy because many surgeons talk on media. They say, use vitamin C serum. Okay. I know that he's going to wait for next patient, but it's, because it's a good money to have to do a surgery, obviously. But when you eat, when everybody on this universe eats, if you eat a salad, how do you eat a salad?
Typically orally consume it, chew it up.
No. You take cucumbers, you can take tomatoes, cucumbers, lots of water. Tomatoes has a lots of vitamins, and then you have salad leaves, and then you can put seeds for for different reasons again, and then you can use nuts for protein, and then you can add maybe yogurt or oil, which has another, so it all becomes or radish you can add, or you can cranberries you can add cheese, which is a protein. So right, it's one bowl.
Sure.
One bowl full of all nutrients. Whereas on the skin, just to make you buy more, they're going to put just one little product.
So you're saying yours has a combination of everything that's needed.
Humongous.
Okay.
It has practically every product, every ingredient. And if you look, it's almost scary how many ingredients are in one product.
Okay.
Because I want a full salad. I need everything what I need from collagen. First of all, I need to clean skin properly so it can breathe. Second, it has to be breathable, because your skin under the shirt is going to be much better than your skin on the face, right? If you're going to check it, because it's always covered and protected from the sun. Mm-hmm. And environmental grime and radiation from the computers and so on. So here, first of all, we have to take out all the grime from outside and from inside. From outside, we can get with papaya enzymes and coconut esters, and we're just going to clean it out immediately. And it's very gentle, and it dissolves. It dissolves, and it goes like chewing gum. I can show you in the face if you want. Just kind of an idea, to give you an idea. And after the skin is squeaky clean, with also obviously immediately moisturized, and we have a couple ingredients which do restore natural skin biome, so you don't have a breakout, your redness goes down, inflammation, all signs of inflammation go immediately down, because you help body to kill inflammation, and body is gonna just say thank you to you. Yeah. Like yesterday, one woman, she wrote me a testimonial, and she said she compared me with Coco Chanel. She said that it's absolutely unique, and she'd been using it for 12 months. And she says, I just smile when somebody says surgery, right? And she's a doctor. Wow. Yeah. So just seeing her, just getting understanding and addicting, and just changing, and people say, wow, how old are you? So it's nice. Yeah. Well, it seems like you've and it's carefree. It's carefree. It takes 5 minutes plus exercises. I am doing 10 minutes of facial exercises for somebody over 40. Okay. That's what I do. Okay. And I teach that as well. Okay. Well, as I said, we'll share the links for them to go to your site and any of the other social media channels that are out there, because we want them to know about it. So as we kind of wrap this up, Alena, the last question I have of you is, as it pertains to your past as an oral maxillary facial surgeon, and now as being in the cosmetics and regeneration anti-surgeon. Okay. As being in that realm, and now leading into cosmetics and allowing people to rejuvenate themselves, could you explain what does Prime Health from your perspective mean? I believe, so let me go a step back a little bit. So for 30 years, I did the surgeries. And when I did surgeries, this could be a trauma, it could be a cancer, it could be knocked out teeth, an accident, it could be anything. And I would always, when I would write a treatment plan, before we do surgeries, we always write a treatment plan. I would always run it through my mind. Would I do that to myself? And if that wouldn't rhyme with me, if I wouldn't do it to myself, like all-in-one implants or, all kind of things, which are like, so I don't even want to go there. So I would never do that to myself, never, because I would lose proper reception. I would lose this and that, and then I know what's going to happen in 10 years. So I would always run scenario what I would do for myself. Okay. So when I aged, I had the option. I know lots of great plastic surgeons, especially in France. They really do a great job. There are a couple I know, they are really great. They don't overdo it. It's really nice job. They're talented. But I said, no, because I'm, well, they're going to pull a skin, but that skin is going to age again. And a quality of my skin, the blackheads, the breakouts, thinning capillaries which are moved closer, so your face is getting redder, you're getting more spots. You just show age with the work done, right? So I said, I'm going back to the picture again, right? So from the dull skin, almost like I have a liver failure, right? Skin 4 years later. Body knows how to regenerate. And now I am another 1.5 years older.
Yeah, you're helping it along the way. Alena, I thank you for sharing. I'm learning from this. I spoke to my wife prior to this, and we kind of looked at your products, and it's very unique as to what you have. It's a unique component of helping people live a better life, because from the outside in, we're very, very concerned about how we do look. So but
also, like you do a beautiful teeth, but everything around is wrinkled. So you can see those teeth are just, they're coming out like, oh yeah, job done. Yeah,
job done, right?
Job done, right? And it looks like, okay, you have you put so many $1,000 into your teeth, okay, but now the rest, and it just didn't make sense, because people, when they look good, they are confident.
Yes.
Their lifestyle is different. And together with the pain relief and reconstruction, we can partially reconstruct joints and muscles and everything else, and faster recovery after the surgeries. And when people like me, I don't have any pain, but I did, because horse fell on me and I had 19 broken bones. And I have my implants here because I almost lost my arm and I barely survived. And I am a testimonial that you can regenerate.
Yeah.
Horse fell on me. I used to be an avid horse rider.
Yeah.
And that's why I know so much about yin and yang, because after me surviving in the first place, second was that Western medicine built me together, right? And the third thing, I was left with lots of chronic pains, and physiotherapy didn't work on me at all. And by serendipity, I was introduced to a Chinese monk from Shaolin Monastery, and he helped me through that yin and yang balance, reconstruct my arm to the full motion without pain.
That's amazing.
So the knowledge of East and West is here.
I love that. Well, it's a great place for us to kind of finish and wrap up here. So for the viewers and listeners that have, taken into this, I always tell, share. We always say share so more people see us. But the truth is, if you know somebody that's asking questions about their skin, or as Dr. Alena is saying, may have some pain, do us a favor and share this so they can learn more about Dr. Alena and AB Bio, because people need to learn. We need to get this in the hands of more practitioners, more individuals. So the more people we can get this out to, we would appreciate it. And I'm sure that person, that friend, would appreciate it as well. So as I always say, until next time, remember that true wellness is a journey we are all on together. Whether you're taking charge of your own health or guiding others in theirs, every step forward matters. We ask that you take care of yourselves. You have yourself a wonderful time. We'll see you next time.
Yes. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope I explained it understandably.